Yeah, I can't have any communication with pretend not narcissist falsely accusing me of having someone making someone be on drugs, and I never did that. A jerk made me do a hard drug, in my opinion. Being around him, stealing my $200, and I wasn't allowed to stay. But the falsified accusation was, well, who's the one who told someone to go find some drugs somewhere? That's so he's pretend a lot narcissist is acting like I'm the one who went and got whatever it was to give to that individual. Well, who showed them where to go? Well, that's all your fault. So it's all your fault. It's like, and they only went once. He's a total loser. So no information given. I can't, to be uh, totally attacked continually with falsified accusations and bashing. And, oh, my whole life is my fault because I don't listen. No, 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 no. My life is upside down because I was never helped and stolen from. And that's the whole truth and nothing but the truth. Late Susan Chappelle helped me. That was 2010. That was too long ago. She got Alzheimer's, and she can't. She really, really, really. It's sad what happens to people. So life shouldn't be as hard as it is. But yeah, I'm thinking, whatever, pretend not narcissist says, oh, I can help you out, I can help you out. Well, that's going to turn into a disaster. Who knows? Like, he lied to me from the get go. Always lied. Always bashed me. Oh, and I'm wasting my time. But, I hang up. Oh, I was rude hanging up. No, you don't insult me. You don't insult me at all and say, oh, well, you being retarded. I call myself retarded because I was. I'm not retarded now, obviously. I'm aware. But when I was a kid, and I could say even up to 17 years, well, not that old, but up to 15, I'm a space cadet. And I wasn't aware of beautiful buildings, of my surroundings, till I hit about 20. That's pretty bad. I was traumatized that much. And pretending not narcissist is totally in denial, stating that, well, that's the way your brain is. Your brain is not wired right, and you're retarded. Not now. I made retarded videos on that asshole because uh, I could. He's awful, and there's nothing good to say about him. He's totally awful. Constantly fighting with me, saying there's something wrong with my brain. I'm delusional. No, everything I said was true. Unfortunately, I have to forget it. I'm smart enough to forget it. And that's what people have to do. That's what victims have to do. They have to forget all about their abusers. So, in all reality, I should never even talk about pretending about narcissists again. Call. He insults me, stabs me in the back, bashes me. You, your brain, it's, it's wired wrong. The brain, yeah, you're delusional. You don't know what you're doing. You really need help. You understand? all those things that you say, they never happen. You lie. You lied about me. And I never lied about him, so, well, no help. But he lies, and it's the only source. Yeah, I never had any help, so no, he was no help, but a poor person I don't have anything. And that's the only person to call. Late Theodore Carl Simon said, why do you call pretend a narcissist? It wasn't that back then. Because you don't have anybody to talk to. Why'd you live with dumb? And, dumber. I call Ted dumb. Why you live with dumber, Glenn? Oh, because there's nowhere else for you to live. But Ted's and Glenn's. Dumb and dumb. Two idiot men who never ever did one thing for me, like all the men in my life, all the death relationships. Late Theodore Carl Simon was like funny sometimes with some of his stories, but all of the men in my life were worthless, and they all used me. And there's one man that never did. He was my first boyfriend, that we never had sex, and that name is Mark Edward Pesnowski. And I had a best friend, Rosalind Jean Kronk. I believe her middle name was Jean. But how would I was attacked my whole life. So how would I even know that, Rosalind's middle name? But, this was 34 years ago. There's nothing good in my life. But God's blood, He made me sing. Just lied about, just attacked. Catty women, gang stalking me, It doesn't even matter if it's two. But, then to get more involved and act like, I'm the problem when I told the truth. And it's really rotten that victims, because people can't accept the truth, then they kick the victims out. And that happens different places. It happened at the Six Pack on Columbia Avenue. It was gang rape. And they kicked me out of the bar. Because you live on hell. And that's what they do to victims. It's like, oh, well, I can't accept that. Oh, that's way too negative. You're not allowed, you're barred from here for life. That happened to you. Just gonna say, a 13-year-old, he was my best friend in 2011. He said if his girlfriend ever got raped, he'd break up with her, and 13 years old, he'd break up with her, but it wouldn't be because he wouldn't tell her why he broke up with her. He'd just make up another story and break up. And Glenn said the same thing, my boyfriend. So that's pretty rough. You live in hell. Two men. One 13, one, I don't know, 30. Or so. Right? You're not gonna go out with your girlfriend because she was raped. You're a rotten person. Sex is bad if it's just with anybody, so it shouldn't be that way, And Yeah, I was taken advantage of. And late Michael Allen fellas did rape me all the time. And, when, 12 East Farnham Street, and in the back. He had the back of the house. And Chunk had the back of the house and nobody cared. He's screaming bloody murder and Glenn saved me all the time. So I was living with Glenn. Because he didn't rape me. He didn't have sex either. There's a lot of men. He can't have sex and they're impotent like my late husband, James Lester's a bit. And I was like, just give it up, man. You can't have sex. What's the big deal? Oh, I'm a Wayne the Pain, Hillbilly, the Hillbilly drunk, Wayne the Pain. Probably Boyd the Void too. Boyd the Void and Wayne the Pain, they were both super drunk. But... And there was, a lot of men are impotent. So what? You have sex, so what? And they're all mad. My husband really is mad. He used to bang on the wall and say he's gonna cut this thing off because it's hard. So my domestic violence death relationship with my late husband, it would have been the opposite. It wouldn't have been me doing it. He just cut it off because it never got hard.